Welcome back, everyone, to more Fallout 4. My name is Axel. I'm from Enthusiasts.com. Let's continue. I don't even know what the question was.
What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault-Tec's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tec's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault Dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with a species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful.
As they should.
Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Well, okay.
There, try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Alright, let's select the power armor person last.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
I see an Enclave helmet.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Cool.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work
Oh, you're
tends to pile
stuck? Oh.
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing me or trying to be polite. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Oh wow, I really didn't notice. You told me to come with you, you didn't say a word.
If you keep boarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Garbage. This is life.
Find
Life.
any technical documents. You should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis. Hail, Knight.
Life, Dance. Life.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right, all right. nominal, and you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
I have 64 bobby pins? When did that happen?
Sweet.
Thank God.
Why is there a spine in here?
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of the Prydwen's hull from the outside.
Hey, that's my container.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Maxim was right.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lion still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the capital wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city, buildings taller than I've ever seen, some that nearly clipped the Prydwen. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it.
Someone's hiding sugar bombs under their bed, huh? Oh, these guys are gonna be pissed when they find out I've taken all their food.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated.
Announcement. All technology must be presented for evaluation. The mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. They are not to be fed by any personnel save the research team. Increased radioactivity. All leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck.
Or collected.
Wait, where am I going? Downstairs?
Knight.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
While I appreciate your attempts at diligence, Initiate, the sheer volume of complaints you have filed implicating your brothers and sisters as synth agents has done irreparable harm to ship morale, as well as your own credibility. Proctor Ingram, Paladin Dance, Elder Maxon. I understand the stress of our mission is great, and For that reason, I am inclined to show leniency for the damage you've done. Your reassignment will be effective immediately. Welcome to Recon, Initiate. Do us proud.
There's a quantum here. Glad I checked. Not sure what the quantum's for in this game. But I'm so used to hoarding quantum because it's such a rare item in Fallout 3 that now I just keep it. Hello.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face. Going one-on-one with the death claw.
Tighten up the meter.
That?
Now split things.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our...
Oh no.
I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Wait, no. You said you had some power armor for me. I'm gonna find it.
Greetings, Knight.
And then we'll go down and fight the super mutants in our new power armor. But not before.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
I think I've gone too far up.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in
There.
enemy territory.
That should hold.
Thank you,
Your
sister.
vigilance
You know,
will
we
mean a
wouldn't have to
difference
worry
in
about them
life
getting
and
out
death.
if they weren't
Understood?
on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give
At
Proctor
Victoria's
Ingram my
Park.
thanks for letting me borrow you.
Dismissed.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
What do you mean, crack the code?
The genetic code. The DNA sequences that are in every living thing. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
Why alter it for a short period of time? Why not do it permanently?
Attempting to alter the genetic code permanently? That's too close to what happened with FEV and Spawn, the super mutant. I'm not willing to take a chance like that. I wish I could show you a sample of the compound, but unfortunately I've hit a stumbling block preventing me from synthesizing a sample. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
Will I get some of that new compound you're developing?
If I make a breakthrough, you'll be the first person I give it to. After I've tested it on myself, of course. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Cool. So now I imagine like super mutants and stuff will have
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
like you know, like super mutant blood samples and stuff. Anything cool here? Personal notes. Looking for viable field specimens and dissect them. Wait, what was that last bit? Quickest way to learn your enemy's weakness is by examining them from the inside out. Oh my god. Super mutant and synth specimens have been brought aboard. I've gotten a fair bit of data. Nothing that gives us an advantage. The models we've recovered are almost entirely mechanized. Several mole rats aboard for her anti-rad project. Most of the crew thinks I'm crazy. It's difficult because Maxon has most of our teams sweeping for technology. Oh hey, wow, that was a fast entry. It's a pain in the ass to collect all those mole rats. Better have that case of whiskey you promised. Forget Brahmin. I talked to the pilot. He refuses to shove one of those disgusting things into his ship. You can keep the mole rats, just get some kind of ventilation system to help mitigate the smell. Experimental plants. Oh my god, so many logs. He got addicted to... Oh, okay, that's weird.
Outright me or not, don't touch the experiments. Please, sir.
That's cool, but where's my armor? Probably one of these suits down here.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
This must be it.
Damn ferals. Radiation is a twisted sense of humor.
Let's see if I can't mod it first. It's a Model B already. Increases strength, sure. Nope. Because I don't have enough material.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
I have seen the Capital Wasteland, and you're right, it's worse.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take a chance?
I finally got my suit of T-60 armor.
Inspiration to us all, Knight. U.S. morale.
I'll keep Dan's with me because I think he gives me a bonus against super mutants, so he'll be good to have along. But this video is already half an hour pretty much, so I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.